What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don to the Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. Before we get started in this one, I just want to give you guys a second to admire this beautiful Nismo 350Z, man. If you guys catch me online at any point in time, if you guys do see me online, man, and I'm in a game, feel free to just join right up. Most of the time, people ask me if they can join, and I have, if I'm in the middle of a race, it takes me a little while to get back to their messages and stuff like that. So if you see me in a session and, just join up, man, feel free to join up. That's what I'm online doing, is playing with people. But yeah, man, if you guys catch me online, I'll probably be in this badass little Nismo right here, man. But for today's video, we have another request. Is basically what we're doing all day, every day, if you guys are new to the channel. But today's request comes from one person in specific on YouTube, Senior Sparks. He wants to see the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift 2003 Nissan Fairlady Z-Man. Now, the reason that I picked this one in particular is obviously you guys know that I'm a big fan of Nissan. So obviously if you guys request the Nissan, that's going to get a certain amount of bias, sad to say. But the reason that I picked this one is because it is a Fast and the Furious build. And I actually just watched Fast and the Furious like not even 2-3 days ago, depending on when this video is uploaded. Fast and the Furious 7, which I'm not gonna lie, man, I've been behind on my Fast and the Furious videos, or movies I should say, so I figured what better time to do it after I just finished watching a Fast and the Furious movie. So we're just gonna go ahead and search for a skin real quick. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there's gonna be at least one of them out there. And it looks like we have a couple options here, so I'm just going to skim through a couple of these. Now, it looks like this guy's got the most detail, so I'm thinking we're probably going to go with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and download this design real quick, buy up with credits, and I think we are just about good to go, man. So if you guys are new to the channel, man, I just want to say welcome. If you guys don't know how it works, we take one request per video uploaded. So if you guys have a request for any build in Forza, definitely drop it down in the comments section. Also, if you guys haven't got your fix, you're subscribed maybe for a while, head on over to the Facebook page, man. We do a little bit of behind the scenes pictures. I'm going to start doing some memes once the page picks up. And we're also going to do a giveaway once it reaches 1,000 likes or follows. So definitely check that out. So right off of the bat, with that being said, I think the only thing left to do is jump into this build. Now, from the pictures that I've seen, can't really remember it from the movie, so I had to Google it, obviously. This thing is a wide body. Now, unfortunately, there is no wide body conversion in this one, which sucks, but we will be obviously throwing on a body kit once we get a little farther into this build. Now, from some information that I have read up about this car, this thing is a twin turbocharged 450 horsepower VQ monster, man. So we're going to go ahead and try to replicate that. Now, obviously, we're not going to do any engine swaps. We are definitely going to keep this thing rear wheel drive and, obviously install that twin turbo. Now, before we get started, or before we go any further, I'm going to be auctioning this car off in the auction house. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. I'm sure some of you guys probably won't wait until the end of the video, but yeah, definitely head on over there and maybe get yourself a new 350Z from your boy Don Squally. Now, from what I understand, this thing has a full Veilside kit. Now, since we cannot get that in this game, we are probably going to end up going with the Nismo bumper, just because a little more aggressive than, let's say, this one that comes from Forza or the stock one. Now, I'm going to go ahead and assume that there is no Veilside wing, so we're probably going to go with a Nismo body kit all around, which really isn't the worst look on this car. As you guys saw, the big fan of the Nismo body kits there, so we're just going to go ahead and install that all around. Now, as far as the wheels go, before we get into the rims, I'm just going to go ahead and install a race tire compound, widen up the tires both front and back. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because even though I really want to drift this just a little bit, chances are I'm probably, or whoever buys it is probably going to want to race with it as well. So I want it to be, very competitive as well. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into the rim style here. Now I'm going to start at the specialized rims here. And we're looking for a 5-spoke with kind of a nice deep dish on it. So I'm just going to skim through a few wheels here and see what we can find. So as far as the wheels go, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these Rotas are probably going to be our best choice. Now, even though they don't have quite an aggressive lip as the ones on the 350Z that is from Fast and the Furious, just the color matching is almost perfect. And I know if I put on a wheel that needs to be painted, the whole wheel's going to get painted, as opposed to this where it's got the nice gunmetal finish on the inside there. So we're going to go ahead and install that. Now, as far as the front wheels, I'm going to go ahead on a limb and say, from what I can see in the pictures, these wheels definitely look like 20s, very low profile wheels. And let's be honest, man, Fast and the Furious, those were the days of big 20-inch rims on these kinds of sports cars. So we're going to install those, and even though it looks really, really weird right now, maybe we might change that, man. Bear with me here for a second. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of this build. Get this thing lowered just a little bit. See if we can bring this build together, man. Obviously, we're going to fully upgrade the drivetrain. Now, as far as the brakes go, let's be honest, this thing's just a stock 350Z, so it's going to need some help in the brake department. Lowered, starting to look a little bit better. Anti-roll bars, we're going to do those both front and back. And weight reduction, I'm going to do a mild weight reduction on this one. Just speakers, what's that? Looks like air conditioning and the stereo system out. Since it will be, show car, drift car, I don't know, man. We're just gonna get this one up into a respectable. Let's top it out and keep it in the S1 class. We're gonna go ahead, race turbo, intercooler, and oil cooling, and let's go ahead and do the flywheel as well. Now, what's the best way to make a VQ scream? Cams, baby, gotta go. Look at that, 872 performance points. Let's do the displacement, 877. Can we get 880? Beautiful, man. I'm absolutely happy with that number. I think this thing will perform good, sound really, really nice. Also, should be able to keep her sideways with no issues whatsoever. So with that said, let's jump into the tuning. Now, really the only thing that I want to do is kind of give this thing a little bit of stance. Drop a little bit of camber on the rear and then slam this thing to the ground both front and back. Actually, you know what? Before we get out of here, let's go ahead and check out our gearing. 371. We're going to see if we can even achieve that speed before we mess around with the gears too much. Let's see. We did the designs and paint, so everything's good here. So I think the only thing left to do is take this thing out for a rip. Obviously, we're going to get a little 360 here. Now, even though this isn't a wide body, from the side with this body kit, it actually really resembles the car almost 100%. So I'm happy about that. The wheels look almost on point. Lowering definitely helped. Hear those big turbos chugging away. So let's take this thing for a little bit of a rip. Now, first and foremost, in my other Nismo that you guys just saw me start out in, second gear was the money gear. That thing was fully naturally aspirated though. There was no turbos on it. Oh, damn. Close call there. Yeah, fully built VQ35, fully built engine. Man, these driver tires killing me right now. Why do you guys have to drive around here when I'm driving around here? I don't know. Okay, this thing is definitely a beast. I didn't even look at the horsepower there. I'm sure we're well over 450 horsepower with that camshaft up there. Like, for sure. But, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of extra to play with for whoever buys this thing. Drop down in the comments if you did buy this thing, man. Definitely let me know. and then I'll comment on that comment. Maybe you get a top comment. Lots of likes. YouTube popularity, man. That's what it's all about. I love YouTube popularity. More than ecstatic to see those likes, man. So definitely don't forget to finger fotch that like button. As Pug1 says, for those of you guys who are heavy into the YouTube world, man, I'm sure you may have come across his videos occasionally from time to time. I know I've been watching his videos for many a yonder now, and you know, it's that kind of good entertainment that you can really take some notes from. You know what I mean? Because the guy's oh man, these damn drivatars. The guy's been doing the same thing for like, man, I've been watching him for like almost like 10 years, man. Maybe a little less than 10 years. Very long time, man, since like way back on Dave's farm. And if you guys know about that guy, we're not even gonna get into it, man. But yeah, anyways, you know, it's that kind of YouTuber. I watch quite a few YouTubers that I get tips from. You guys probably, you know or have heard that my intro sounds a lot like Custom Grow 420, man. And I was a big Custom Grow fan long before I started this channel. And the fact that when I first started watching him, I thought that his intro was really like, I was like, man, this intro is super cheesy, does it in every friggin' video. But after a while, I was like, you know what? If he didn't have that intro, man, his video wouldn't be the same, bro. It wouldn't, you know, that's his branding for his video, which is why I decided to do my own kind of, my intros are all the same in my videos, man. You guys may notice that. And I try to keep them very upbeat. I try to also, you know, it's a formula, man. I try to keep the same. All right, you know, we're gonna you know, promote channels, we're going to get into the build, we're going to build it, then do the cruise, and then we're going to stop, do the you know, the little thumbnail that we do. It's the same formula every single time. And from these guys, you know, Pug, Custom Grow, just to name like two, man, there's like tons of like Mighty Car Mods, Haggard Garage, like those guys are like the car channels that I watch. They all have a formula, man. They stick with it, and that's kind of, you know, that's how I developed this channel, man. Like, if you look at my very first video, which was a Honda, type in Don Squally Civic Type R. It was a little white hatchback. That was my very first gaming video on this gaming channel, and you'll see, man, the formula is pretty much almost the same as it is today, man. I just, you know, got a new mic. The quality has gotten a little bit better with the recording programs that I'm using and the editing software and stuff like that. So yeah, man, just, if I could say, I'm getting a little carried away. I'm not even talking about the car, but I'm just like, if you guys want to start a channel, man, that's all I can say. Just find one thing or find your little niche and stick with it, and in time the success will come, man. But let's do a little tunnel run, shall we? Brake and traction. Oh man, this thing is mint, bro. Yes. Ooh, that blow-off valve, man. That sounds really good, man. That sounds extremely good. Let's get her a little bit sideways here. So yeah, that's, I guess, Don Squally's lesson for the day. Building a YouTube channel, man. Just, you know, pick a formula, stick with it, don't give up, man. Even when my videos were only getting like 100, 200 views, I was still constantly uploading, constantly trying to think of new ideas and stuff like that. And now the channel has grown to where it is today, where every single day you guys are tuning in, giving your input, your feedback, requesting videos, and it's, you know, it wasn't always like this, guys, man. So definitely keep that in mind if you guys are looking to start your own YouTube channel. And yeah, man, definitely drop them links down in the description. Like I say, it's all about expanding. If you guys, you know, if you guys are doing some gaming, request a video, man, because that's a good way to get your gaming channel shouted out. You know, if I pick that request, man, even if you say, "Oh, can you do this request?" Also shout me out, man. Chances are we're gonna do that. That's my advice, man. Don Squally's daily advice of the day, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think that's it, man. We're just going to take our little thumbnail. Ooh, that whip, though. I like those wheels, man. I like those wheels a lot. So, yeah, as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button if you guys want to see more. Definitely head on over to the channel. Check out the playlist. Also, the Facebook page, man. Like I say, giveaways when that reaches. Maybe we'll do it in 500 if things keep moving this slow. But yeah, we're doing a giveaway right now at 1,000 followers or likes, whichever comes first, man. So keep that one in mind. And as always, man, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. It means the world to me. And I guess that's it, man. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you guys with a beautiful, just, you know, testament to my driving skill here, causing an accident. Yeah, I guess that's it, man. I'm going to stop blabbering on here. And we're going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Yeah, keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the racer or anything.